Hello, Eva Baumeister. I'm so glad to have you on the Red Couch today. How are you?
Hi, and thank you very much, Angie, and thank you for having me here
Yeah,
today. It's a pleasure.
it's a pleasure to see you again. And we actually met in person a few weeks ago, so it's
Yes.
not that long ago that we have seen each other, which is not something I can tell to all the people that I'm interviewing these days. And I will just dive right into the questions with you, Eva. So please let us know. We're really keen to know why you do what you do.
Thank you very much, Angie. It's a good question. I'm sometimes asking myself why I do what I do. And so to think about it, I think it has to be, it's related to my career I do.
Yeah.
And so when I started my career, I was really clear about what I don't want or what I didn't want. But it was pretty much more difficult to know what is the job that makes me happy. And then I remember very well, I I thought about my strengths and my personality. And to be honest, I was quite clear about who I am. And so my personality is that I'm a really extroverted a woman, and that I like negotiating. I like to be on the stage. I'm really a free thinker, and so I like working independent. I'm a philanthropist. It's a very difficult word.
Yeah,
Uh,
philanthropist.
yeah, right.
Very good.
And then I thought, okay, what is a job uh, that fits with all these strengths I've got? And it was so clear for me that my professional life, my first job must be a sales job. And I was really open to the industry,
Mhm.
and I was really looking for a job where it makes like this click. I don't know if you know the feeling if you're looking for a new apartment and you step into and it may click and you say, okay, this is the apartment I want to live in. And for me, with a job,
I had
it's the
that here
same.
actually. Yeah, yeah. I've been here for 10 years. I had this in this apartment. I had exactly this experience. So,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
so you thought, okay, I'm extroverted, I'm a free thinker, I have to be on stage. So either I have to have a career in Hollywood or have to become a salesperson.
Right. I thought a salesperson probably is pretty much more easier than Hollywood.
And obviously, you're in Frankfurt. We can see that in your background. A town I also cherish a lot from previous career before I was in Zurich. And I must say, Frankfurt is completely underrated because it's a lot nicer to be there than what people are saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah.
And you know, so you started your career in sales, and how did you get to, like, from the beginning of your career to where you are today, the successful high power woman that you are?
So, for me, I think I have a personal motto in my life. And the motto is, so if I don't try it, I will never know if I would have made it either or not.
Okay.
And so I always call it a lifelong learning. And so I'm so open-minded, and I love to try new things and to get to know new people, new culture, new country. So all the things that are related to broaden my horizon. And so in my life, my especially also in my professional life, I do a regular pit stop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So like a track record, if I'm still satisfied with the current situation,
Uh-huh.
with the things I'm doing. And so it's like a little bit of reframing to take another perspective and to try new things. And I think this is one of my key secrets where I am where I am. And then I really like working with innovations, with new technologies, all these things which are bringing you ahead. And so I really try not to stay in my comfort zone
Mhm.
and to be authentic, and yeah, to not to be with the mainstream, but to be independent and to believe in myself and to remain true to myself and not to allow myself to be bent. I think these are the secrets where how or yeah how I got where I am. Yeah.
That sounds like the person that I got to know and like a lot. And I think what I didn't know about you is that you take this regular pit stop. So this is amazing because um, I think this is really important in your professional life, like at least, every other year to really check where you are and are you still on the right track? And, do you still identify with, the brand and, who you set out to be? And maybe also sometimes, to take a break. I usually say, I lead like one time a year, I need a retreat where I go completely offline and really, cherish my soul and learn, to see, okay, am I still on the track where I want to be? So for me, it's usually combined with hiking and good food and good wine.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Usually, this is something I do every year for a
Yeah.
few days. And then I come back and I know, okay, still the right track or things need to be changed. So I think that's amazing. I love that we have that in common. Fantastic. Have you also set out, where you want to be when you're like 65? Like, think about, have you thought about your retirement and your 65th birthday already? I know it's not
It's a
that
good
far away
good
anymore.
question. I try to think about it. It's not that far away. I would hope that it have to be. And yeah, good question. But to be honest, at the moment, I'm not that sure where I am when I'm 65. But I hope that it will be a nice place.
I hope you're still going to drive your Vespa
Yes, yeah.
around Frankfurt.
I remain it. When I'm retired,
Yeah,
I will prefer
fantastic.
the rest.
So, Eva, I mean, what can you tell a younger woman or a younger professional? Doesn't necessarily have to be a woman, but someone, who's at the beginning of their career and maybe
Yeah,
feels a bit insecure right now about where to go. What do you tell them? One tip,
yeah.
please.
This is a very good question, and it's easy to answer because I only have to think on my own life and my business life. And so I think first of all, it's good to have a
Mhm.
mentor who encourages you, and don't be too shy to ask for support. And so believe in your own abilities, yeah,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and be aware of your own strengths, and don't let other people tell you what is right or wrong. Yeah. So believe or listen to your good feelings. And what is very important, I think, so stay authentic. Yeah.
Mhm.
And one more point is that you need good peers to exchange experiences, to share knowledge. Yeah. And another thing which is also important, your second questions, how I got where I am is having a strong network, so that you maintain your network, that you use your network, that you are helpful to your network, and also be the
Yeah.
CEO of your own career. So never give up and have fun.
Aha. Yeah, that's something I don't allow myself because I'm German.
I'm German too, but I allow myself having fun.
I always say you can stereotype about your own cultural background, not about
Exactly.
others, but your own. You can stereotype about. Fantastic, Eva. These are wonderful tips, and as I'm a big fan of networking, and I think
Yeah,
this has got me where I am today. I would not have gotten anywhere without a network
yeah,
at all, without personal relationships, professional relationships. So I can completely say 100% exactly what you're saying, absolutely true. And yeah, and then sometimes you just might need to talk to somebody who's not your mom or dad. Yeah.
exactly.
Because they might have a certain idea for your life. Yeah. So
Yes, yeah.
someone like a mentor, a coach, someone
A
who's a
neutral
bit
person.
external. Yeah. Yeah. That's really,
Absolutely agree. Yeah,
really
this is
helpful.
important, and
Yeah.
people you can trust, people, people who believe in you, and people who are critical, who give you good feedback, constructive feedback,
Mhm.
and yeah, people who are interesting that you develop your own.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And let me know, what is your favorite social media channel or media channel?
Good question, as you know. So for my professional life, I prefer LinkedIn.
Uh-huh.
And so this is more or less also one of the, at the moment, the main social media platform I'm using. And so for me, it costs a lot of effort to be visible and to share my thoughts and to share ideas in the public. And so I started in 2021 a personal project, how
Uh-huh.
to build my personal brand on LinkedIn, how to be more visible, but so that I'm still feeling comfortable with this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so I have had a good coach helping me with this.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, just starting with little steps and then develop this step by step, and blocking every week an hour only for being on LinkedIn. So reviewing my profile, completing my profile, and then endorsements, writing endorsement for others. And yeah, and then starting with the first own post, liking posts, writing comments. And so, and yeah, it was a process.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy that I left my comfort zone.
What happened when you left your comfort zone on LinkedIn?
And now it's, I'm feeling good.
Did you get fame? Instant fame?
More or less.
Yeah, fantastic. But I think, you know, the baby step approach is usually the best thing for
Yeah,
anything that is a bit scary.
right.
Um,
Yeah,
and sometimes, you know, you just have to say, oh, well, I'm just going to do it. I'm scared, but
exactly.
I'm just going to do it anyway.
Absolutely. Absolutely agree. And just do it, and don't wait too long, and
Mhm.
don't search for excuses not to do it. So yeah, be the CEO of your own career, as I said before. Yeah.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Right, exactly. And do you have any famous last words? Anything else you wish to share with our audience today?
Of course. So I would like to share only one sentence or two sentences. That is, don't sit there and waiting for the change coming up to you. Take your own future into your own hands and get
Huh?
it started. And don't complain, but change it.
Oh, wow. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Eva. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And I hope to see you soon again in person. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, and it was a pleasure being here with you together, Angie.